Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the CE Tool Den. On today's video, we're going to fix the switch. We're going to replace the switch over here because I have the dreaded 2015 to 2020 Ford F150 issues with the windshield wipers going on that courtesy wipe mode. And the reason why is because these go faulty after a certain amount of time, and that's a really common issue with these trucks, is these go faulty. So we have to remove this and replace it with the new one. I got the new part on Amazon, which is here. So it's really easy, simple, plug and play. So if you guys have an F150 between the 2015 to 2020 years, this will apply to you. I got the aftermarket part in this one because this isn't a really necessary part. And I looked at the reviews on this, guys. So this one's good. I was going to get the aftermarket, but it's about twice the price between the Ford one and the aftermarket. And this one feels just as good, as nice as the one that's stock. So I like it, guys. So let's get to it. We're going to show you how to replace it and get going. All right, guys. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you turn your truck on and you put the steering wheel in this configuration, because you need to access, see that little tab? There's a little tab right there. You need to access that tab. And if you put it in any other configuration, you're not going to be able to get to that tab. So the only way to do it is you got to get this way. Right there. That little tab. Because you're going to have to move the top cover and a little bit of the bottom cover to get this out. And you need, it's 2 T10 screws that hold this. So we're going to shut off the truck and get along, moving along. And then we have to move, first we got to remove the 4 bolts under here. 4 bolt screws that are over here. Or 3, I should say. Right here. And we'll tell you right now what size we need. By the way, this is my loadout. So we're just going to use this. This is my Amazon flavored nut driver set that I really like. This one is a no skip set. This thing is awesome. I put that cardboard there so it doesn't oil up. But it comes with extensions. This is all SAE and metric. This is a really, really nice set, guys. It's very comprehensive. And it has a bit holder too. Here is another bit holder, so extensions. You have a 6-inch extension and it's like a 3.5-inch extension. So it's a nice set. All right, guys. So get this. This is one of the things about Ford that'll drive people crazy, but thank God I have good sets. So this one is a 5.5 millimeter. So you need that half size because Ford uses half sizes, and it's always good to have. If you have a Ford vehicle, make sure you have 11 millimeters, 9 millimeters, 5.5s, and 4.5s, because Ford will use those funky sizes. And in this case, the 3 bolts under here, bolt screws, are 5.5. So you need the 5.5 to get the 3 out. All right, guys. I'm going to take these out. I got my little snap-on screwdriver in reverse. 5.5 millimeter bolts. Check that out, guys. Look how tiny those are. Freaking Ford, I tell you. Always with these like complicated little size, like weird sizes. All right, we got those put to the side, and we're gonna get my snap-on pry tool. I'm gonna try to get this out. Oh, one thing too, you got to make sure your steering wheel thing is down, in the down position. Your column shifter there, because you got to move that out. There it is. Nice little pry tool. We just got it right up. And right here is your 2 T10 screws. Basically, it's plug in and play. Oops. 2 T10s, one on the bottom and one on the top. we're going to use the Geinzer and fixed edge bits for this. I got the 6-inch one because in case I needed it extra long. Okay. Basically removing the screw. Really easy, guys. This is as easy as they come when it comes to a job. Only a few minutes long. In and out. Now watch this, guys. That's it. Literally, that is all. So this is the stock part, and this is the aftermarket part. Pretty much the same, although it's got the gunk on it. The paste. Maybe I'll put some paste on that. I'll take some of the paste on this and just put it on. The dielectric grease, whatever that is. It's got to be like a dielectric grease. That's it. Don't really need to go too ham on this. It's just plug in and play. We're just going to chuck that away after. So, just going to slide it right in. Real easy like, guys. That's it. Now, put this in forward. Put it, screw back in nice and easy. The other screw is going right in. Oops. Got that little cover in my way. There it is. Alright, I don't want to go torque it too much, too heavy. So I'm going to finish this off with my ratchet inclined ball grip, just to be on the safe side. I want to get the feel, my hand feel on it. You know, I want to hand tighten it, because it doesn't have to be over torqued or even super snug. You know, it's just tight enough. That's it. It's really light on the torque right now. Really lightly, very lightly, like tighten, very lightly. Not even, because it's not supposed to be like over torqued, because the screw, the plastic, you got to worry about the plastic. And then that's it, guys. Then you got to just snap everything back in. Gonna lock that back in. We just snapped everything back in, and now we just put the 5.5 millimeters back in, and we'll call it a day. So, and one more to go, and then I'll tighten them up. I'm going to use the Klein again to tighten it up, because I want to get like the hand feel, hand tightness, because again, this is plastic, and you don't really want to mess with this, crack the plastic. So, oh, man, how am I not catching that? Oh, I got it wrong. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take this out, and going to put the ball grip on it. Just tighten it up that way. Gotta love this Klein. Love this Klein. #1 screwdriver in the shop right now. Who knows what else Klein's gonna come up with, but I tell you what, like, I tell you what, my favorite screwdriver brand is Vessel, but Klein's up there for screwdrivers when it comes to brands I love. Overall, hand tools, my favorite hand tool line is declined. But my favorite screwdriver is this one and the Annex, especially this one. But the Annex is friggin' awesome too. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. And the vessel with that 1-inch bit holder, with that turns into a little stubby, that one's awesome. All right, guys. So that's it. Really quick, really fast. That's all it is. If you guys encounter that issue, I definitely recommend just switching it off. It's like 25 bucks for the part. I'm going to include the link for the part in the description below, and that's all it is. Guys, look. Now we can just let me get the camera out, and I'll just show you guys the final form factor here. And the windshield wipers aren't going on, so let's test out the windshield wipers. All right, test out the blinkers. There we go. So we have, let's test out the windshield wiper fluid. All right, guys. I mean, doesn't get any better than that. Perfect. All right, guys. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications. As always, have yourselves a good day, good night. Hype the videos if you can. And the CE Tool Den is going to wipe out. And the CE Tool Den's out. All right, bye.